It's not possible! No one's ever been able to...
Hello. It's just me, Alex, your local Blue Eyes player. Here to bring you a Crusadia Blue Eyes Guardragon build.
Special guest Finley.
Special guest Finley.
And Richard.
And his butt.
Hey.
Wait, where are you going? Hey!
So we're going to be rocking 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. Big boy.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, go figure, you play him in a Blue Eyes deck. And then 2 Blue Eyes Alternative. I find that 3 is a little too bricky. I don't like the amount of times I run into him, especially when I'm trying to do the Guardragon combo. So 2 is just right. You can search him out in Melody. Super easy to get a hold of. And then we're going to do 3 White Stone of Legends and 1 White Stone of Ancients. Major combo starter. This is nice. I don't want to see it all the time because I want to get those Blue Eyes into my hand, especially if you Saryuja. Just stick them to the bottom and you can just draw 4 whatever you want. So the 1 Ancients is really nice. Kind of adds a little bit of spice to the deck. They're not expecting it.
It's a consonants target too.
It is, although I don't run any consonants in this deck.
Nice.
Yeah. So next is 3 Collapserpent with the 1, if I can flip it right, Wyvernburster. Collapserpent, really good for the Guardragon deck. I have a lot of light targets, obviously, Blue Eyes, so makes it super easy to get him on field. Only running 1 of the Wyvernburster because Collapserpent searches him out. Wyvernburster isn't always the best at what I want to see, and I just found that running him anymore really bricked my hand too much, and I didn't like seeing him that often. So yeah. Next, getting into the Crusadias a little bit, we've got 3 Draco and 3 Maximus. Draco is basically made for this deck. The only thing that would have made him better is if he were light or dark, but I'll take it. He's great. Really good for guard dragons. Just summon him for free to a link arrow or a monster zone that link points to, and you have, combo city essentially. And then Maximus also really good. Draco recycles Maximus and allows you to get Crusadia cards back to hands. Also recently found out that works for the extra deck monsters too, so something to keep in mind. Next, getting into some of the 1-ofs. I've got
Ventus, this dude.
Isn't that Hydronoid?
What are you doing?
Next, got Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Pretty self-explanatory what he does. Really good for the combo. Destrudo. He's kind of, if you really don't have anything, paying half your life points, obviously not what you want to do. But if you have like a level 4 or something on field, he can help you get your combo started as well. Baby Guardragon. Send him with Dragon Shrine or Foolish or something if you have a Blue Eyes
Just pitch him in the grave.
Yep, if you have a Blue Eyes in field, in your graveyard, you just special summon him back out. That's pretty nice. Guardragon Garmides. Some people don't run him. I personally like it. He's a little situational, but if you can pull him off, what he can do is stupid. Since especially because I think I forget how the chain works, but his effect takes place at the same time. So if you pitch a Blue Eyes, I believe with him he special summons himself. I forget exactly how it works when I'm saying it, but I know that's essentially how it works. Levianeer, just the 1, also really good.
Yeah.
Card is borderline stupid. And
Why don't you run multiples?
You don't really need it, and you don't always want to see him too much. He is searchable with Melody, so if you have Melody in hand, you can easily get him in something else.
Yeah, 3000 0.
3000 and 0, yep, but his effects are pretty good, and most people you can use him in this deck to special summon back from the graveyard to extend plays. And then 1 Amorphage Goliath. I run Hieratic, Seal of the Dragons, in the extra deck, so if you can make that, and then on your opponent's turn, just bring out Amorphage Goliath, it basically shuts down everything, because no one can use their extra deck, so yeah. Doesn't work against true Dracos, though. Found that out the hard way, so yep, that's fun.
Yeah.
And then 1 Darkwurm, because I run Foolish Bale and Dragon Shrine, so setting him on first turn is really good for combos as well.
Only the 2 pendulums?
Only the 2 pendulums. This isn't a pendulum deck.
What are their scales?
5 and 5, so you're not really going to be pendulum doing anything.
Never.
Never. Next, we got 2 Melody. Again, the point of this deck is basically first turn turbo, so Melody isn't super necessary. If you draw it off Saryuja, just happen to have it in your hand, great combo extender, once you finished your Guardragon play. But this deck's main focus is getting out through the Guardragon play, having Hot Red or Crystal Wing or whatever it is on field, and then kind of going from there. So just 2 of those. Next, 2 of the Guardragon World Legacy, or the World Legacy Guardragon. That's pretty self-explanatory. With the tuners, level 1, that's 2-card combo, 2 Guardragons, so that's pretty good. 2 trade-ins. Don't want to run it at 3. It gets a little too cloggy. Just, if you're really in a bind, just nice to pitch Blue Eyes White Dragon or something and get draw 2. Yeah. Also, this is what I was talking about with Garmides. Pitch him. If you have Garmides in hand, pitch. I believe he special summons himself.
Nice.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah, trade-in is double trade-in is usually correct for Blue Eyes decks, right?
Yeah, 3, you end up seeing it a little too much too, I found is pretty good. You just kind of see it just enough to be helpful. Next, 2 Dragon Shrines and 1 Foolish Burial. Sending a Blue Eyes to grave and another monster is really good, especially if you send Baby Dragon, because it's just free Blue Eyes.
And they're secrets.
And they are secrets, yes. And just the rare Foolish.
No.
Which Tony was
foolish.
Yeah. How foolish of me.
Because it comes in secret, right? It comes in ulti.
Yeah, but there is such a thing called money in bank accounts. So
Yeah.
there is that.
I'm pretty sure the secret's only like a couple bucks.
Shh, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow that up with a secret rare Monster Reborn.
Oh, nice.
And the World Legacy Succession, because having a second Monster Reborn is pretty good.
Yeah. Just 2 extenders.
Just 2 extenders, yeah. 1 for 1, in case you absolutely brick and you just need one of your tuners to help the combo.
Should really be called 2 for 1, because you're using 2 cards for 1.
And call by, because this deck fears Ash like a dang plague.
Yeah.
And that helps.
It's a good thing Ash sucks. I don't think anyone plays Ash.
No, not many people in the meta are playing Ash, not at all.
Yeah.
I think it dropped to
Ash
like
is
10
pretty,
cents. Yeah.
Ash is pretty bad.
It's yep. Yeah. Pretty bad. Next.
That's why you got that common Ash to fix something.
Just the common Ash, yeah. Just the flex. Next, we're going to go with the extra deck. 1 Linkuriboh, standard for Guardragon. 1 Pisty, 1 Elpy, and
The Piston Cup.
1 Agarpain. The Piston Cup, yes. So, those are pretty standard for the Guardragons. And then Spatha. This card has saved my life. Doing this with the Crusadias, if you first turn this, make this its effect to just move a Link monster, from yours and your opponent. If your opponent doesn't have any, just do yourself. That helps with the Guardragon play, especially because you can make LP and just keep, go on from there. Hieratic, like I was saying, if you can finish on this, when your opponent summons something, just shuffle it back to the hand, bring out Agarpain from graveyard and from hand. So even if you pitched him something like that, you can still get him. Shuts down your opponent, and most decks these days are just going to basically lose. Again, unless you're playing Draco. So, yep. Then we're playing LAN. That card is amazing. I know it's just 2 monsters to create, just 2 arrows, but those arrows are amazing.
Just like one of the most vanilla Link monsters.
Yep, but saves my ass many times throughout a duel, especially if you're going second. So, really good card. Highly recommend 1. And then double Saryuja. Because why have 1 when you can make 2?
Yeah.
Drawing 8 is fun.
Literally extender the card.
Extender the card, exactly. Next, going to go into the Guardragon targets. I run 2 in this extra deck. 1 being Hot Red, the other being Crystal Wing. Hot Red, just good negate. Crystal Wing is just... that card is so stupid. I've lost games over that 1 card. But it's good to have. Just make it, and especially if you're going second, I find it's a really good going second card, and it can really help you get through some of the turns, especially when this card, or this deck really struggles to keep alive in some of the later turns. That card really helps. Next, got the True King combo that I run, which is Spirit, Azurize, and then King of Calamities. If you can make Spirit, he tributes himself to make Azurize, or he just grabs a light from the extra deck. So if you can get Spirit back, if you have like Monster Reborn, or even the Red Eyes card brings him back, you can make King of All Calamities. And a lot of people aren't expecting that from Blue Eyes, so it's always funny to see the reaction. And last, Hope Harbinger. Because negating spells, and he's really funny to end on if you have Amorphage Goliath on, because Hieratic makes his attack and defense 0.
Oh, yeah.
So if they say, okay, well, I'll just summon a monster and just attack, you can say, nope, now you're attacking Hope Harbinger. So a lot of people forget about that effect. Yeah, it's really funny to pull out on people.
Yeah.
So good card, good card. Next, for the side deck, I run 3 Gamma-Seal, 2 Ghost Bell, 2 Red Reboots, and 1 Imperial Order and Royal Decree. This deck fears everything that is stopping my plays, especially when it comes to Elpy. So, you know, if they have traps or anything, Red Reboots, or these I find work really good for the True Dracos. I don't know why I keep running into these True Draco players. I think they seek me out. It's honestly a problem. Ghost Bell helps at stopping a lot of great
Why not
effects.
Twin Twisters?
I've been thinking about it. I might probably put it in this as well. It's just I have in the past not had a lot of luck with Twin Twisters. I mean, it's a good card either way, so yeah. But this is kind of what I run, and then 3 Gamma-Seal because, yeah, just getting over monsters. So, yep, that was my deck. Hope y'all liked it. Let me know what you think, and have a good one.